welcome to my kitchen and a new episode of What's for Dinner. So this is a really quick and easy meal that you can make anytime if you do a little advanced planning. What you hear is some butter that I have heating in my skillet. It's really no big deal. We're gonna make, let me turn this down. We're going to make, and I'll have some over here so you can see what we're gonna do, because I'm yakking. We're gonna make a quick and easy kind of Cajun style skillet. It's not a jambalaya, it's just kind of a one-pot dish, and we're going to season it up with those same flavors. But this is something that you can think about. All this stuff I had in my freezer. I did not have to go to the store today. I had all of these things on hand. I made a pot of rice that I seasoned with some chicken stock, and what I have here is a 1-pound link of smoked sausage that I just cut into slices. I have 1 pound of, this is my Zacon chicken breast that I diced up. I have a pound of local shrimp that I had in the freezer in a block of ice. I thawed it out and I peeled it. I had some of those mini sweet bell peppers in my fridge that I needed to use up. So there's about, I would say, about a cup of those. About a cup of diced onion. 1 very large, about 2 tablespoons worth of jalapeno pepper that I had in my freezer from my garden last year. About 2 to 3 cloves of chopped garlic. This is garlic that I chopped myself and have in olive oil in my fridge. And about a quart or 2 14-ounce cans of stewed tomatoes. These are my home stewed tomatoes that I made last year. Some I canned, some I put in these containers and stuck in the freezer. The reason they look a little odd is because these are made from lemon boy tomatoes, so they're mostly yellow. So we're also going to use several different seasonings. I have a tablespoon each in here of onion powder, garlic powder, traditional Hungarian sweet paprika, chili powder, marjoram, a teaspoon each of my Himalayan salt, and cracked black pepper. So we're going to mix this all up, and we're going to have a really delicious meal, and we're going to get through our Monday. So first thing I want to do, I had about a tablespoon of butter that I just tossed in this pan, and we're going to go ahead and start sauteing off our smoked sausage. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and throw my chicken in here as well. This is going to take about 5 minutes to cook. So what we're going to do is we're going to let all of these cook together, and then when this is ready to go on to the next step, we'll be back. Okay, we're almost getting a little color on our chicken, and that's where we want it to be right now. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start adding things to it. I'm going to toss in my garlic, and there's a big old piece of garlic that didn't get chopped up in the food processor. Oh well, some lucky person will get that. That's okay. Micah doesn't mind garlic. It's the onions she didn't like. Okay, I'm going to toss in this jalapeno.
Who's getting a big chunk of that?
My onions and my bell peppers. Oh my goodness. This smells amazing. Okay, at this point I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shake in my seasoning. And you can mix this all up and put it in a mason jar, and you can have it off to the side. And then you can just add a couple of tablespoons whenever you want it. Or you can use your favorite Cajun seasoning. It doesn't matter. I have all of these ingredients separate and available to me, so I'm going to use them. Now it's really going to start to smell incredible. Give this a good stir so that all of those spices can get mixed in with the moisture that's in the pan already, and then their natural oils can start to come out. Then we'll go ahead and we'll add our stewed tomatoes. And like I said, if you don't have home canned stewed tomatoes or homemade stewed tomatoes, don't worry about that. Just use 2 14-ounce cans of your favorite stewed tomatoes. Go.
You don't want any bigger skillet?
I don't need a bigger skillet. I knew you were going to say that too. You need a bigger pan. This is my biggest iron skillet that I own, so if I need a bigger one, I'm out of luck. Alright, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to bring this to a simmer, and I'm going to let it simmer for about 5 minutes, and when we come back, we're going to put the shrimp on it, And then we're going to let it cook for another 5 minutes, and then we're going to eat supper. So we'll be right back when it's time to put the shrimp in here. Okay, we've been simmering, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my shrimp, and I'm just going to put them in here, and I'm going to give it a gentle stir. I'm not going to put a lid on it, but you can if you want. I don't have a lid that will fit this pan, so, well, I do, but I guess I could use a pizza pan. However, I'm just going to give this a gentle stir and get that down in the hot liquid. And I'm going to let this cook for about 5 minutes, but no longer. Just until this shrimp starts to pink up. Because you don't ever want to cook your shrimp too long. Because like Paula Deen says, you just end up with a little eraser. Nobody wants to eat erasers. Okay, so get it down there in the hot liquid. And then we're going to simmer this until the shrimp are cooked, about 5 minutes, and we'll be back and we're going to fix you a bowl of this delicious Cajun style skillet. Okay, our shrimp is done. I've turned the pan off and I'm going to fix you a plate because I tell you what, we snuck a taste before we cooked that shrimp in there. I got to tell you, this stuff is incredibly delicious. So let's serve you up some rice. This is just some long grain rice that I seasoned up with. I put some chicken broth, chicken stock in there. Delicious. I don't know about you, I think that looks incredibly wonderful. And I know that we're going to eat good tonight. There we go. You know what I have to do. I always have to wipe the rim. So there you have it. Look in your freezer, see what you have to use up. You know, we should always be rotating what we have in the freezer. And that way we bring in new things when they're on sale. So putting a skillet kind of idea together like this is always a great thing. I love one-pot meals where you can make a starch to go along with it. This is going to last us at least 2 dinners. Or dinner tonight for all of us and lunches throughout the week. And then, you know, if you make your rice seasoned like I did, you'll eat the rice along with it. A lot of times I'll just make my rice plain because people in my family enjoy eating the rice by itself or for breakfast with milk and sugar. So it's just up to you. You know, it's a great way to stretch your dollar, stretch your food budget when you can cook all at once and then get several meals out of it. So I hope that you will give this a try. I will make sure and put the recipe on my website, and that's noreenskitchen.com. I hope that you try it. I hope that you love it. And thank you so much for stopping by my kitchen this evening. I always love it when I get to see you and visit. So until next time, I'll see ya.